Oh, he calls me craft. I'm like 12. No way.
Good morning, everybody. I was finishing my breakfast. Mmm. Food. Mmm. What is this? Full send. Low T says full send. This is the mandatory Thursday play. Mandatory. Man, he full sent so much he put a 50% boost on it. All right. Good morning, Jake. Rem, becoming one. Dusty. Eli. Donna Kelly. Token, Jessica. Good morning, good morning. Whoa, what is this? I got a gift. What do I do with it? what? I don't know what this does. Sent the parking bus. Hell yeah. Thank you, Token, whatever that does. Muffin Pounder, what's up? Well, it sent 1,000 joules, which I think is like $10. So thank you, appreciate that. I think YouTube like almost has too many ways of sending currency or money or whatever you want to call it. But I do appreciate it. Pays for my morning coffee. There's only one lineup out so far, but this game's early. This game's at 9:30 for me. Yikes! It's in 2 hours. You know, honestly, the Pirates are looking kind of juicy here, and this has that feel, and it's probably not going to happen, but this Mangum guy is probably going to hit a leadoff home run just because they just tossed him in leadoff for no reason. But he's got like He's got 4 career home runs. I think he used to play. He used to play for Tampa. What's up, Mandrake? Should have called off today and went golfing. Yes, you should have. Yeah, I like a lot of Marlins today. Oh, and Casey is definitely one of them. Hicks, Stowers, Casey. Um, maybe even like Sonoja if he plays for like a more longer shot guy. And he hit one on in the first game of the series. Joe Mack's hot right now. Could take Joe Mack. He hit a pinch hit yesterday, and he hit one in the game before that he started. Conine. Obviously, Mickey's back. Just hit a couple days in a row. So this is definitely a really good game. That's probably the best game on the slate. This game looks terrible. The Angels. This game looks okay. I never know what to make of Valdez though. He's always like so hit or miss, but lately he's been okay. In a tub of water? What would you be doing in a tub of water there, sir? Good shit, bro. Morning visuals, sweaty. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, just looking at my other monitor. Alright, so what are the odds in this game? Oh yeah, I didn't pull, I did. Weather, blah, blah, blah. Dome, these are domes. Yeah, the weather looks fine. Look at this weather in LA and Seattle, 65 degrees, wow. So nice, although the humidity, of course, in Seattle is high. Actually, it's high in LA as well. As far as I know, they all count. I mean, I don't know. Oh, Mac was inside at Coors Field? That's actually insane. I didn't know that. Let's see if I can find it. Ah. Oh, I got some in my eye. Was that the one? Was that the pinch hit yesterday, or the game he started, where it was inside the park? I never worry about weather. Dodger Stadium. I don't know if there's. When's the last time there was a rain out at Dodger Stadium? Oh, do. Damn, the Braves already designated Rowdy Tellez for assignment. That's crazy. Could Miami be a stacker? Could Miami game be a stacker? Yeah, it could. No. Mac. Apparently, no one likes this Matt kid because I can't find the inside the Parker. Yeah, I mean, in theory, I mean, so this game looks really good, and don't forget, my main Thursday guys are these two. Where's Dingler? 500. So Lau and Dingler for sure are gonna be the first one. I have no idea, Mandrake. I don't watch the Braves. They just have a lot of injuries. Acuna's hurt. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I don't really use Twitter. Elon Musk can suck my ass. Let's just put it that way. That guy's a piece of shit. All right. Anyway, Rockies. Look at Goodman. Goodman's getting the Otani treatment right now. So yeah, I mean, even some of their odds aren't bad. Like if you decided to stack a bunch of them, and I mean Sonoja, I would consider. I would wait for the lineups though, because it's Thursday, so we don't really. I mean, the Marlins pretty much play the same people. Morning, Nicole. Casey, obviously. I like Stowers. I don't like. He's so hard to pick sometimes, but I do like him. It's just his odds kind of suck. So I'd almost just rather take these guys. I'd even rather take Edwards almost, but he hasn't hit in a long time. So maybe take Edwards for like total bases or a triple or something. Did he? I think he had a triple yesterday, unless that was someone else. Hey, Bethy. Biffy. Good morning. Oh, he pinch hit yesterday. He didn't even start. Yeah, Turner's on fire right now. Is that DraftKings? I hate their odds are so dumb. Like, why do they do that? Let me see what these guys are on here. Turner is 500 on here. So you're getting a slightly better odds. Marsh is 560 on FanDuel, so he's way better than whatever you're looking at. I mean, not way better, but he's better. This is going to be one of those days where, like, Rafael Marchand hits. Maybe Rincon is. You know, it's going to be one of those. And just remember, if you have FanDuel, unless the odds are a lot different, like if you're getting way better value, I would just by default use FanDuel because of the pinch hit insurance. I wonder if this year, like, there's already been like the most pinch hit home runs ever, because it's been crazy how many pinch hit home runs there's been. Let me see if Google can tell me how many pinch hit home runs this year. There's been 35 already this year. So yeah, that's pretty nuts. What soccer games? Spain, Austria, Portugal, Croatia, Switzerland, Algeria. you guys think of the odds wrong. You think incorrectly. You're not thinking right. Don't you or you look into the odds too much. You just have to. It's baked into the park for one thing, and the weather. Schwarber still has more home runs than Caminero. It doesn't matter just because he's hit six straight games doesn't mean his odds are going to go down to like minus 110. It's all baked. I mean 230s. That's about right. Everyone, their mother's going to pick him today, and I don't know. Will he hit again? I don't know. I can't guarantee anything. I wonder why Caglione's still so low, even though he hits well at home. But he's always been low. He's still low against lefty. Like yesterday, he had crazy numbers against McClanahan, and I'm sure people took him just because of that. And obviously, he didn't hit. But that's a perfect example of people taking someone batter versus pitcher and simply the two home runs he probably hit off him were probably in the same game, and he was just having a bad game. You know, these guys adjust every game. Whether or not it's a good adjustment, I don't know, because like Mikolas isn't very good, but he's had better games. Yeah, I would say Witt's fine. In this game, I would go. Is Seymour? Is he an opener? This guy, I hate when they have these openers. Witt's probably the only one I'd go if this guy's opening. Then they'll look at stuff like this where after his ERA here was 67, but that's after like two starts. So like that's deceiving, right? Like that doesn't mean anything. And then down here now he's down to 432. So oh, he has been going the full game. Okay. So 6 innings, 5 innings. So he's been gradually going up into full game territory. And obviously, I know you mentioned this yesterday, but I get that he had a good game here against the Royals, but like today doesn't matter. It's a completely different game, and now it's in KC, right? This was in Tampa, yeah. What's up, Psycho Truck? Yeah, but that I know you said that yesterday, but I don't really care, honestly. Now, with that said, I don't really like KC here just because they don't. I feel like they don't hit lefties very well. But you could take Witt or Perez. When's the last time Perez hit, right? I want to see how does Witt hit lefties. Witt has a very high average off lefties, but he only has 2 home runs. And yeah, it's only 75 at bats compared to 242. But if you do this, so what would be so 3 times? It's a little over 3 times as many at bats. So if he had the same sample size for lefties as he does for righties, he'd probably have about 6 or 7 home runs compared to 10 for righties. So you could pick him. We just, before I can pick leadoffs visuals, we need to visualize who the leadoffs are. Like for example, I didn't think Mangum was going to lead off against in the Phillies game, right? That's different. You could take Turner because he's hot as hell right now. Um, Honestly, if you want to take Mangum, you can. He only has 4 career home runs, so it's not like I trust him to hit a home run, but his odds are going to be 1060. So if you just want to go for juicy odds, I actually don't mind Triolo in this game. I just feel like this is going to be one of those random games where like Marchand or Triolo hits or something like that. There was a game last year where I took Trillo and he hit, and that's just the type of year you have sometimes. You just can guess everyone. But yeah, let's wait for some more lineups to come out. I'm not picking from this game, obviously. Burns versus Mizorowski. Hell no. I'm going to assume Hicks leads off in this game and probably McCarthy. If that's a thing, I would rather have Hicks, but you could take McCarthy if you wanted to for once again for the better odds. And let me see what they are. So Hicks is 500, McCarthy 680. So you could take them. And then for the Cleveland game, Martin's pretty good, so I'm not gonna pick any Guardians against Martin, but obviously I like Montgomery in this game. And if Sam leads off, fine, you can take him. I don't know. I don't know why this guy suddenly started hitting home runs, but sure, you can take him if you want. I'm not going to, but you can. And then the Braves are complete dog water right now, but I think Baldwin's still a good pick in this game for a leadoff. Waldrep, I think, is making his debut this year. He's actually pretty good. Let me see if I can find his. Oh, here, just career. So, in his very, very first, in 2024, he only pitched 7 innings, so don't pay attention to his 13 earned runs. The next year, he only pitched 56 innings, but he had a 2.88 ERA with allowing 3 home runs. So this guy is actually really good, but very small sample size at the same time. I kind of am right now, but I'm also just kind of waiting on lineups. I'm just kind of going through like the pitchers and stuff. But yeah, Waldrop's pretty good. So this game, I don't know if it's a very good target or not. Let me see what the over/under is. 8.5. The Braves, I don't know. They have to do something here, don't they? I suppose Olsen and Baldwin should be good picks here. Jim Jarvis. That sounds like a rapper name. I'm Jim Jarvis. What is that? Here, I'm gonna put all the leadoffs in here and see which ones I like the most. Like Mangum. Wait, where does that just like 1060? He just went up to 1200. What is that? Where's Turner? If you guys want, I can ruin Turner's streak by picking him today. I'm pretty good at doing that. I already have Baldwin in there. See, I don't. Who. Oh, Lane Thomas is probably going to lead off in this game, which is fine. You could take Thomas. And then. Oh, Diaz. Diaz has been really cold. Is he going to lead off? I don't know. I like Mullins still. Mullins is playing much better. Mullins is figuring it out, I guess we'll call it. Yeah, you gotta take. Yeah, I like below a lot today. And then Peterson's not going to lead. Peterson probably won't play in this game because it's lefty. Valdez is a lefty. So it's probably going to be, it might be Fosco again. I don't know. I don't know who they're going to lead off here. I have no idea. Who's, why am I blanking? Who's been leading off for the Tigers? I honestly, like, I'm just blanking. Oh, McConaughey. Wait, why is he not listed? Oh, there he is. Okay. Well, he's fine. I like him today. I don't like this game at all. This game actually has a lot of potential for sure, specifically Dodgers, but Sasaki's been kind of bad lately too. So obviously I like Otani. You could take Tatis today if you. It's just a good hitter's park, so I'm just basing it on the fact that it's a good park to hit at. Um, hmm. Even like a higher odd guy like Cronenworth could be okay here. He's been so bad this year though. Oreo's outside and he's staring at me like an evil cat right now. Ootman? James Ootman? I'm trying to remember. Let me put it this way. If you like them, take them. There you go. Poor Corey Seager keeps getting hurt. Let's see what this site thinks. Moniak's already hit back to back. It would be back to back to back. Bitch. Get it right, Dusty. Oh, they have Nimmo up here. They're guessing Nimmo's gonna wait. Why would Nimmo? He can hit lefties, but I don't see why he would lead off against Valdez. Back to it yet. Now do Caminero. Back to back to back to back to back to back to back. Right? 7 in a row. Will he do it? Can he do it? I think Arondo's a good play today. If they finally stop deciding to pitch to Caminero, well, if this is right, this lineup they have here, then Aranda and Mesa would be good plays. Actually, Mullins should probably be up here. It'll probably be what they do yesterday? Because it was against a righty, right? Yeah, Lugo's a righty. Of course, it went to Spanish again. So yeah, they had Aranda, Caminero, Mesa. Oh, Mullins was down here. Okay. Well, hopefully no one picks Fiducia today. I saw like a bunch of people, not a bunch, but several people were like, "Oh, like Hunter Fiducia." Why? Like why? Stop doing this. He has one career home run. Sure, he doesn't have a lot of games, but he's got 89 career games and one career home run. This guy is in the majors probably because he's a good catcher. picking the most random names. I can give you guys some random names today that I like, but not Hunter Fiducia. Yeah, it switches to Spanish all the time, and it drives me crazy. you just literally just click on it. I'll click tomorrow. No, we're good. We're good. Well, now we're good. Just now it won't change. We're also coming up to the All Star break. The All Star game is the 15th, I believe. So just a little less than 2 weeks. What day does the actual break start now? I need a break, to be honest. Like, doing this every day is just, it fucking melts your brain. Monday. So Monday the 13th. So is that a week from Monday? Yeah, a week from Monday is a break. Thank frickin' God. And then they're off Monday. Oh, Tuesday is the All Star break, the 14th. Then the Thursday they come back as one game, so really they're back Friday the 17th. But it's so weird. Thursday they have this one game, the Mets and Phillies. Like, what? How do they decide this? I'd get it maybe if it's like a makeup game, but it's not. So it's just weird. And then there's a full slate on Friday, including a doubleheader. So there's going to be like 16 games probably. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yep, 16. You chose this life. No, like, honestly, I can take a break whenever I want, but I try to just keep consistent because, it helped that they monetized me on YouTube. Otherwise, it would be a lot harder, even though it's not like a ton of money. But every video gets like $10. So it's kind of funny too because I joined a bunch of subreddits for like YouTube stuff just to like maybe learn some stuff, and people are like, "Man, I got this many views and only made $3." But it depends on the space you're in and the niche you're in, the niche you're in, niche. And sports gambling pays like the most. So these guys get like thousands of views and make a couple bucks, and I get 400 or 500 views and I can get $10 to $15 on a video. It's actually kind of crazy, the difference that it pays. It's crazy, so crazy. Let me see. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I lost another sub. Damn, I'm losing subs left and right. 2 people unsubscribed. They said, no, fuck this guy. He can't hit a parlay. Yeah, well, if you're making parlays every day, that's where you're going wrong. All right, let me post the classic. The classic parlay. Yeah, YouTube is certainly riding that wave. That's no joke. Bro, why does this app keep doing this to me? Yeah, right. Nah, that's cool. I unsubscribe to YouTube channels all the time too, so whatever. I don't really care. It's all them. They can do whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, I have a wheel. Spin the wheel. Daily prize wheel. Spin now. Oh, Oreo wants to come in. I'll let him in. Come on, bud. Spin. Well, it's going to give me like a 5% bonus bet. 25% boost. Woo! Hell yeah, brother. Boom, 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 boom. Where are my promos on this fucking crazy looking app? There they are. No, that's not it. Do I like Goodman or I mean either or? Like yesterday, like if there's any teammate parlay you can do right now, it's probably Goodman and Moniak. They both hit obviously yesterday, but you know, Moniak's. I mean, how many has Goodman hit? Like 5 games in a row too. Like I feel like he's been hitting every game as well, just like Caminero. Like just parlay Goodman and Caminero. You know what I mean? He's hit. Oh, he didn't hit. Oh, I see. He hit the 3 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's hit 4 out of his last 6 games. I mean, just take either one or both. Like I don't know. That's like an impossible. It's just like they're so good right now. Like Goodman's got 27 home runs. He's got 3 less than Schwarber now, I think, unless Schwarber has another that I forgot. Yeah, he's literally has 3 less home runs than Schwarber now, which is actually kind of insane when you think about it. He still strikes out a ton. But man, is he playing well? Oh, the one game. Yeah, he hits righties better. Okay here. Let's go with this becoming woman. We'll say Goodman because Gusto probably won't pitch long, and then if they put a lefty in, then Mickey's kind of useless. So we'll go with Goodman based on that. Because Gusto like doesn't pitch much. 1 inning. Like here's 4 innings. They might even if he gets shelled, they might force him to stay in just to save the bullpen. But if he gets shelled, then they could put a lefty in, and then Mickey doesn't hit lefties well at all. So I'd rather have Goodman. What's up, Jimmy? Although Mickey has a really small sample size on lefties because they usually don't start him against lefties. Yeah, he's only got 30 at bats. He actually has 2 home runs this year off lefties and 30 at bats. Let me see what he did last year. He had 1 home run all of last year against lefties, while he had 23 against righties. 2024, he had 1 home run once again, but 33 at bats and 13 home runs. But I think he was on the Angels then. What year did he join the Rockies? Was it last year? Yeah, 2025. Oh, he started his career on the Phillies? I didn't even know that. Wow. He's consistent. He had 14 home runs in 2023, 14 home runs in 2024, 24 home runs in 2025. He has 14 home runs this year. Obviously, he'll get more, but yeah, he's really improved over the years. You're only allowed to pick winners, you know. No, I pick shitty picks. I'm gonna pick the most horrible picks today. We're gonna parlay Marchand with. You heard it here first. This is called Steve Locke's YouTube. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. These people on Twitter and stuff, they're hilarious. What's that one dude's name? Something Locks? I don't remember. I don't remember who these people are. And then there's Casper, right? Let's see, what did he pick today? 7-2 slate breakdown. Decent day yesterday. Lots of you making the most of it. See, he's got Rafael Marchand second underneath Schwarber. This is an absolute lock. Welcome to Steve Locks. Yeah. I could be I could take over for that guy on what's the NFL thing called? Oh, here we go. He's got. If you follow me, you know I just love Thursdays. This smacks. I'll go see my Cubbies play Friday. He's got Valdez, Caminero, Foscu, and Max Muncy. Wow. Awesome. Foscu feels like a reach against Valdez. That's a reach. Yeah, I know. I've seen Dez before. He sells a website. That's the only problem I have with him. Don't sell a website for that. Literally, like, he probably doesn't even do anything with it. He probably just like it probably does everything for him. Steve Anytime Locks. Pa has 2 home runs off Vasquez, and I already like him anyway. Oh, here we go. Austin Riley has 2 home runs off Dustin May. Does anyone trust Austin Riley? Yeah, I agree. Very sketch. And then I've watched one of his videos before, and he didn't know he. Man, I don't want to say this on YouTube because I'm sure he's a good kid, but he's not. He doesn't have. You can tell he doesn't have knowledge on baseball because he said something wrong, like someone on the wrong team or something, with a lot of confidence, and I was just like, I can't trust someone that doesn't have basic baseball knowledge. You know what I mean? That was last year. I was watching one of his videos. Oh, let me turn the AC down. It's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here. Okay. Perry says, Steve, I missed the live stream. Put me on. It's like, bro, I'm live right now. What the frick? Yeah, they're which is fine. Like I said, anyone can research any way they want. I don't care what way you research. I hope everyone wins billions of dollars. But when you're selling a product and very likely just using that money to gamble with, now you're free rolling everything that you're doing. And I don't even know if he's betting. And I'm transparent when I'm not betting. When I'm on a break, you guys know. You know, I tell you guys when I'm on a break. And it was a joke becoming a woman. Nobody's an absolute lock. I don't even remember who we were talking about, to be honest. I think I mentioned Marchand on Philly, who's probably going to be the catcher today. Place the real Muto. Whoa! I just punched my microphone. I was just trolling. I'm joking around. Yeah, me, Luce, and Perry have a secret. We have a secret chat together. We talk shit about everyone in the Discord. Just absolute, oh man, you should see. It's hilarious. I'm just kidding. Hicks is 1-for-1 off Lorenzen with a home run. Maybe today we'll do a BVP. We'll do a BVP play without Austin Riley though, and watch him be the only one to hit. Oh, this is why somebody wanted Josh Lowe today, because he freaking murders Bryce Miller. The thing is, like, that is crazy. 5-for-7 with a home run. That is actually pretty nuts. I'm not gonna lie. Because someone said that they were gonna take Josh Lowe or something. I feel like every time someone says, "Oh, I'm definitely taking this guy today," you just know they're looking at batter versus pitcher. Na 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 na. Anyway, Andrew made it. Wow. All right, I'm getting off, guys. Bye. All right. Andrew sent a. Oh well, no, I can't leave because he sent a gift. That was a joke, though. I'm not actually leaving. I just wanted to troll you. Did I do good? Montgomery, Hicks. Yeah, Montgomery's got one off Slade. France has one off Sasaki. Rushing sucks. Rushing sucks, so pick him. Well, I typically don't look. I don't look at it unless, like, if I know someone has seen a picture a lot, I kind of look, to be honest, because I'm curious. Like, all the Braves have seen Aaron Nola like 6,000 times, so it's actually interesting to look at their stats. But no, it doesn't. Every time I pick BVP, like today we'll probably pick Pajes, and then he'll go 0 for 5 against Vasquez or something, you know. But there are outliers. If here, I'll show you. Garrett Cole. What team is he on? The Giants? Okay, so like this. Devers has 8 home runs off of Garrett Cole. So would you take him? Yes, I would take him. Right? But Garrett Cole's very happy that Devers is in the National League now. So that's just he just for some reason would always destroy him. And then there's Pete Crow. He's got look at his numbers off Mikolas. He's got 5 home runs. He's 8 for 11 off Mikolas. Like these numbers are insane. Like you absolutely have to take that. Like there's no reason not to, right? Like when someone has numbers like that off a pitcher, you just have to do it. So yeah, I mean that would influence me. And I'll be honest, like today, Josh Lau against Miller, I don't see it happening. Even though his numbers are pretty good. But if someone takes him, I understand. That's fine. You can take him. It's not like I'm mad at you. It's your money. Do what you'd want to do with your money. You know what I'm saying? Oh, now I see why people are liking Baum, because off of Jones, he's 2 for 3 of the home run. But that's a good example of like Jones probably just had a bad game there. But you know me and Baum. I have a good relationship with Baum. He does like hitting on Thursdays too. I think he's either Wednesday or Thursday. Will Baum hit a bomb? Maybe. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, for sure. Like, but anyone that's hot, all are you talking about the pitcher or the batter in recent form? I think it's more important for the batter. If they're currently hot, you still take them, right? Pitchers can have a bad game any game if they just don't have the stuff. I guess that's what they call it. Both. All right. Schwarber's odds keep going up. They were 180 when I started the stream. So you're getting much better value here. Sometimes patience is the best medicine. Alright, so let me post this one. If my app works. This app fucking sucks. What's low on here? Okay. 25% booster. Wow. Oh boy. This app sucks. Where's Dingleberry? Ooh, Dingler has way better odds on this app than FanDuel, I think. This is my every Thursday play if they're both playing. Yeah, he actually has better odds on this app. That's actually shocking. He's plus 650 on. It's a local app that I'm using today. That's actually quite a difference. Uh, Shaw, Shaw, Shaw. Oh boy, here we go again. Work. What's going on here? What's the long shots for the first game? Screw this low shit. I want the odds. Boom, 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 boom. Ew, you actually took rushing? Oh my god. This guy's a masochist. Whoa. Sado? What's a sado? What the hell? Masochist? I don't think that's spelled right. Masochist, an individual who derives satisfaction, relief, or pleasure from situations involving physical pain, emotion, hardship, or submission. That's picking Fernando Tatis Jr. or rushing. All right, give me a sec. I'll be right back. What was this thing on? Bum, 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 bum. Rushing Tatis. Yeah, there you go. Now we're thinking outside the box. Jared Jones. I mean, today you have to parlay Schwarber and Harper, right? They're going to go back to back in the first inning. Marsh and Baum both have home runs off Jones. Oh my god. They would. You should just make like a chalk parlay. A Schwarber. Oh, La Marcia. Oh, my goodness gracious. Lamar, the bird, the bird, the bird, the bird, the bird, the bird. What's up, Lamar? What's crack-a-lackin'? Yeah, I like Hicks today. I'm just making a super chalk parlay. We'll make the retirement parlay right now. I'm just gonna retire real quick. Hold on, be right back. Wouldn't it be perfect if Junior ruined it? It would just be so perfect. Actually, the true parlay buster for me is Otani. He's the true parlay buster, but I like him a lot today. I think, personally, in my opinion, Otani's going to hit a leadoff home run. I don't know. It just feels like one of those days. Ooh. Good, man. Good. Is it really possible for all these guys to hit another home run again? Actually, the only two on this list would be multiple days in a row. Schwarber, Montgomery, and Otani wouldn't be. So it's like, you know, Montgomery has better odds on my app. Wow, that's actually kind of crazy. Junior and Otani. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about Yandy right now. He's just not hitting home runs. I would rather go Rondo or Mullins than Yandy right now, but obviously you can take him. Daily. Eh? Yeah, I mean Turner's playing very well right now, so for sure. Can absolutely take Turner today. This is just the old good old for fun sweaty balls 5-legger, chalked 5-legger. Gotta get sweaty. Oh man, yawning. Add one more. I mean, you can only get so greedy, right? You could take Baldwin if you want to do. I locked in the 5. I'm not doing 6. 5's already like nearly impossible to hit, so you know. But yeah, you could add Baldwin in, or just take one of these guys who has good numbers off of one of their pitchers. Like shit, even Meadroth has a home run off Slade. You could take Hicks or like Casey on the Marlins. I like Casey a lot today. I think he's a very good pick today. Plus 340 right here on FanDuel. Could always go Stowers if you just wanted to stick with pure chalk. Any of those Marlins are good. Excuse me. Bum 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 bum. Marsh and Baum. Who's been? Is it Marsh that's been hitting all his home runs recently, or I don't even remember. He's up to 15? What the hell? That's why the Phillies were so bad early in the year, because these guys couldn't hit, but now all of a sudden, you know, once your team starts figuring it out, you start hitting better. He had 2 here. 1, 1, 1, 1. We reaching with those anyway. Yeah, reach for the stars, exactly. You're not wrong, that's for sure. You could always RR it as well, but you can't take 2 people from the same game. Oh, I guess this. So I think I have another boost, but also Valdez on the Pirates would be a good play today too. Because I have another boost, but I think it has to be a parlay. Where's Casey? There he is. Ooh, Casey has really good odds on this app. What the hell? He's plus 390. He has worse odds than Conine. That doesn't make any sense. It has to be a 3-legger for this 10% boost. That's why. Alright, I'll show you guys what I just did. I did Casey, Martian. Marsha. I don't remember who the last one was. Oh, it didn't go through. What the hell? Dude, this app is such trash. It's actually the worst app ever. Clear. Clear. 14 rewards. Bunch of World Cup stuff. I think Turner is going to be a good case of recency bias, and sure, Kenny Hennigan, absolutely, but Marsh is just kind of due. I don't know. You could take either one. It's whatever. There was another one that I had. Oh yeah, I had Mullins, I think. So because to use this boost, I had to do 3 legs, so I did this. And once again, you can either do Mullins or Ronda. I mean, you could do Junior, obviously, but I already had him in one. So this is just more of like a long shot one. Oh my god. So yeah, just take whoever you like. You know, these are all hard to hit. These are all very unlikely to hit. If we're being realistic, you know, don't kid yourself. That's for sure. All right, so that didn't actually lock. So we're gonna change this. We're gonna not do Mullins. We're gonna do Pajes. I like Pajes today, and I just like Dodger Stadium more. Hopefully, I don't regret this, but I think he's a better pick. Since this app sucks and thinks I'm not. Where's Marsh? There you are. This sounds realistic, though, no? Yeah, maybe? Yeah, Pajes is really good odds on here, too. Damn. He's also 390. So him and Casey are both 390. It's a sign. Oh my god. Whoa. Dude, I turned autoplay off on this ESPN shit and it keeps turning itself back on. How dare you do this? Alright, I'm also going to parlay Schwarber and Harper. Just feels right. One of these days I'll get it right. Or actually bet it when they hit. That's what I should say. I call it out all the time and then I don't bet it and then it hits. Who do you guys think hit 2 today? Maybe be low? Get low, get low, get low. Could always take Schwarber. I didn't do that right. Hold on. Could always take Mickey, Mr. 2 home run himself. I think today's going to be a Marlin, though. It would be like Casey or Stower. Who else? Maybe Otani. Could always do Schwarber and Otani. But Otani doesn't really hit 2. I don't know. I feel like he doesn't see enough good pitches to hit 2. Muncy likes hitting 2. If he hits his first at bat. Oreo said, "Let me in." Hi, buddy. Valdez or Belo for what? For 2 or for what? Or just for a home run? You can take either for a home run. Well, Belo's one of my favorites today for sure. But I think Valdez is a good pick too. Like, I don't really like these early games, but this one looks like it could be really, really good. But I'd rather have Phillies. Like, if I were to stack one of the teams, I would take Phillies for sure. Rangel. Oreo, what are you doing? He's like sniffing my socks. What are you doing, chubby cat? I just saw my same game with Marsh. Yeah, you could same game them. What was I gonna say? So how many innings does this guy go? So he's only pitched 3 games total, and he has 3, 4. He has 3, 4, 5 innings. So they probably base it on how good he's pitching, is how long they keep him in the game. And not to overthink it, but did the Phillies win the first 2 games? Gamecast. Oh, this is a 4-game series. So the Pirates won the first game and the Phillies won the next 2. Theoretically, the Pirates should win this game to tie the series, but it's hard to say in a 4-game series. Oh, I didn't realize Horowitz was on the 10-day IL. Forgot about him. Damn, Horowitz would be a great pick in this game. McConaughey or Mullins? I would go Mullins. Better park for hitting. I don't particularly like picking home runs in Ranger Stadium, but I just pick Dingler by default because it's Thursday. Every Thursday, I'm going to pick Belo and Dingler. No matter who they're facing, no matter where they're playing, I don't care. That's just going to be a mainstay. I think it would have hit last week if we played it. And obviously it hit that one day that I played it. See, Lau hit a home run in the first inning last Thursday, and yep, Dingler was literally the only run for the Tigers last Thursday. In the bottom of the 9th inning, he hit a solo home run. That's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Harper hit a lot of home runs on Thursdays. He hit one last Thursday. It seems to be a thing too. Of course, it was in Washington against his old team. Marsh also hit last Thursday. I usually don't like research that way, but I just think it's interesting that some of them do often hit on the same day. Here you go. Rockies lineups out. And Brewers if you're psychotic and you want to take this game. The problem with this game is the Brewers are hard to pick home runs already. And Burns is pretty good, obviously. And then, obviously, the Reds and Milwaukee, no thanks. Do the Reds strike out a lot? Maybe Ladder, Mizorowski strikeouts. Team batting. Strikeouts. Where are you? Pirate. Yeah, the Reds are 27th. They've struck out 803 times. And then Orioles, Angels, and Pirates are worse. Not by much, but. So today could be a day that you ladder Mizorowski. I put Goodman in the chalk retirement parlay that I haven't posted yet. But yes, oh he's not playing is what you're saying. Oh my god, what do we do? No. That's fine. Sullivan's playing. You could take Sullivan. Sullivan would be like a decent long shot. But now I don't really like Rockies that much. That weakens their lineup so much. I like Marlins a lot. You can certainly stack Phillies and Marlins today. Maybe I wouldn't stack Pirates, but you can take Lau, Reynolds, Valdez, O'Hearn. And then if you want to go long shotty, you can go Rodriguez or Triolo. I'm kind of vibing 9 holes today. Triolo, Marchand, even Julian on the Rockies isn't a bad play. Kind of vibing some 9 holes. Plus it's Thursday, so it's just going to be super fucking random. Well, he'll only pinch hit if it makes sense. If the game's close, wouldn't be shocked if the Marlins blew out the Rockies. Like in the first game, it was like 14-2 or something like that. It could be something like that again. Oh yeah, let me before I get too sidetracked. Belau, Mickey, and Colson. Yeah, do it. If you don't do it, that's your fault. Pitcher props. Mizorowski, his line is 9.5. That's nuts. Holy crap. He's only plus 176 for 11 strikeouts. But that's because the Reds strike out a lot, so it makes sense. To throw a no-hitter through 3 innings, plus 380. That's a weird one. Good morning, Spaceman Scooty. No, Goodman's not playing. So our chalk parlay has been ruined. We're ruined now. Or it just has a better chance of hitting now. Oh, hold on, Oreo. Hold on. Okay, you're good. You're clear. Clear for takeoff. You wanted to jump on my desk. Nope. No, sorry, Bob. They don't give options for more strikeouts? Only 12? That's weak. You were liking what for the early game? Goodman? But that's why I say wait on lineups on Thursdays, because they can be so random. Yes, he is really out. I already looked. She doesn't believe us, guys. What do we do? I literally just had it up on the screen right here. Here, I'll show you. There you go. Nice and close. Like a race car. Let's see, Mizorowski. Oh, you could do 12 plus, 13 plus on this app. 4 plus 400 plus 800. Wow. I could see Burns getting 10 also. Could be for sure a pitcher duel. Meow. Meow. Did you visualize the attack there? I think we visualized it. Who strikes out the least? Tampa Bay Rays and the Diamondbacks. D-Boy has confirmed. Good job, D-Boy. Oh shit! I should post these before these games. These games are gonna start soon, right? Sheesh. Sheesh. Uh-oh. Ryan's asking me for my money line picks today. Uh-oh. No, I'm just messing with you. I kind of feel like I'm being a douchebag, but you know, that's just part of my character, right? Or is that who I really am? I'm just messing around though. I went live today because I was just bored. I figured I should go live today. Okay, that's posted. What else do we got here? Harper Schwarber, Marsh, Casey Pajes. Okay. I think we need to do more parlays like that where they're more random. Casey. Marsha. Wait, who's Marsha? Oh, Marchand. Is it Marchand? Mitchy Rich. Yeah, I looked there though. I looked in the pitching specials and it wasn't showing up. I wonder if they nerfed it so you can't really pick them. I'm gonna put this in a long shot channel just because it's a little long shotty. Shouty. And then so Schwarber. So now it's a four-legger. So now it's Schwarber, Colson, Jr., and Otani. Excuse me. I hope Junior hits again. That'd be cool. See him hit 7 games in a row. Would that be the record? Possibly. Shit, even Devers hit 6 in a row. I think it was last year. Either that or the year before. What's up, buddy? What's up, big guy? Oreo wants to sit on my... Of course Oreo wants to sit on my lap because I got to take a piss. They know. I'm going to make a money line parlay real quick on my phone and post it. They have it in Seymour. The odds... Seymour Butts. Oh, here it is. Show more. There she is. You're correct. Either team to throw a no hitter, yes, is plus 10,000. There you go. Terang had a streak last year. Okay, so we do. Yeah, we're gonna take the Phillies. Probably gonna. The Brewers should win this game. Yeah, just don't overthink it. I definitely like the Marlins. Take the Marlins. White Sox. It's gonna be all favorites probably. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Go Tigers. Rawr. I'll take the under in this game. This should be dog water. Hi, buddy. I could actually see the Padres winning this game. But will they? Probably not. We'll go over. Over in LA. There we go. Does FanDuel have July 4th boosts? Probably. I don't know. I mean, if they do, it'll probably be one like 10% boost or some BS. Because their boosts have been really bad. Okay, so I posted this. I took the under in the Mariner game, which I know it feels dirty taking an under, but you know, took the over in the Dodger game because I feel like this should be a pretty high scoring game. The Dodgers alone could score 9 runs here. Waiting for that face cam. Ah, so am I. Oreo's shouting all over me right now. I've never even seen you say anything in here. Who is this? The first thing he says is he or she. I don't know if you're a he or a she. Says waiting for the face cam. I could just go live on my phone, I guess, right? It probably has a camera on it. Well, I obviously have a camera on my phone. Oreo's got that purr on. Then I'm just watching the recaps. Noise. Oh, okay. Well, welcome to the actual live. Z, I'm going to call you Z. I want to chase Gunner again. Well, good news is they're not playing, so you don't have to chase Gunner today. Who do they play tomorrow? Who the O's? The O's. Oh, well, I have good news for you. They play in Cincinnati tomorrow, so you can certainly take him tomorrow against Brady Singer as well. A righty that's been struggling, yeah. Urana ladder, maybe. Does he get a lot of strikeouts? Well, who they're playing Milwaukee or no, playing Seattle. Does Seattle strike out a lot? They're 20th worst in the league, so yeah, they're up there. It's probably not a bad play. Let's see what his prop is. We could like here, why don't we just for fun make a strikeout? So we take I'm not gonna alt his strikeouts. I'm just gonna take 10. So over 9.5 for Mizorowski. I'm not gonna take Burns. I'm blind. There he is. 4.5? What the hell? Yeah, he could definitely get 5 strikeouts. Luce got me hooked on the K's. Yeah, we're bad influences. It's okay though. We can admit it. Where's pitcher? Martian Montgomery. I am down for that. I might just lock that in. Dixie. There's for a Thursday slate, it actually looks okay. I mean, the games that I like to target at least. Like, there's a lot of potential in this game. The Miami looks really good. The White Sox aren't bad either against Slade. Slade, I think, has been pitching better as of recently, but still, it's not too bad. Yeah, he's been pitching better. So, he's in better form. Like, he had a 6 ERA here, and now he's down to 4.18, so obviously he's pitching better. How much is the Discord? It's free. I don't charge anything. You don't watch my... You only watch the lives? You don't watch the real ones? Here. Here's an invite. I'll pin it. I don't charge anything. Just join. That's all you gotta do. We're almost at 2,000 people in Discord. Imagine I charged $5 a person. Oh my god, I'd be rich. I should charge a one-time fee. $1 to join. I'm just messing. Who's your favorite 2 for homers? My favorite 2? Well, my favorite 2 on Thursday are Brandon Lau and Dingler, but my favorite 2 on the slate are... Well, if you're going pure chalk, I like Otani and Schwarber today, so you could just throw them together if you want. But I like Lau a lot today. B-Lau, specifically. Actually, if you really want to, based on Josh Lau's numbers off Miller, you could parlay them today, the Lau brothers. If you think he can hit another one off Miller, because he's like 5 for 7 with a home run in his career. I mean, if you are hitting your slips, $5 isn't a bad price. Yeah. No, I had like you could join the member thing on YouTube. It's $5 if you wanted to, but it's completely voluntary. This thing right here. Oh, I have my 10 free ones. Hold on, send 5 now. Every month I can send 10 free members. Let's see who gets them. None of you suckers got it. All right, let's do the next 5. I know I've seen. I think I've seen Akuma around here and Jason. But the other ones I don't recognize. There's Adam. Adam got one. And Jake. Nice. There we go. So two regulars got it. Damn it. Now they don't have to spend money on it. Frick. But yeah, that's one way, you know. But you're right. Like if you paid $60 a year and you profited off my picks more than $60, obviously it's not bad. I can't even get a hit here. Freeman, my lone win. I know. It's tough. Imagine if Tyler Freeman actually hit yesterday. That would have been so crazy. But for real though, like pay attention to my videos, my normal videos, not my lives. Like there's tons of names that I throw out there that I hit. And I have some people sometimes they'll track it and they'll tell me. And the other day I think it was like 11 names hit that I mentioned on my video. Cuz I see people say like they went 0 for 7 or something. It's like what are you doing? Like you can't it can't be that difficult on some slates. Like just take well, I guess the problem is if you take Schwarber, his odds suck balls, right? So it's like you put him in a single. But on a day like today, if you put a heavy single on him, I wouldn't be mad at you. If you went heavy on Marlins today, I wouldn't be mad at you. You know, there's just good spots for them to be. See how they took Goodman off. So now Stowers and Mickey are the favorites. You know, just don't overthink it. Like, and it kind of sucks this year how chalk doesn't hit on the same day, so it makes it harder. No, always stick with your first instinct. Don't change it. Don't change your brain functions. Trey is a perfect. I mentioned this earlier. Trey is a perfect example of recency bias, where he's hit a few games in a row, and then you're going to take him instead of Marsh, and then Marsh hits and Trey doesn't. You know, and then you're like, "Damn it, I knew it." It's just how it always goes. Lieutenant Dan. Dude, why does One More Leg change his name every day? Now he's Lieutenant Dan. Is there any other strikeouts we should go with? Maybe Miller. I think the Angels strike out a lot, don't they? Yeah, the Angels are the second worst team. So you can probably take Miller strikeouts. It's Miller time. 6.5. And then who else? 75 bucks on Kyle, yeah. See, and that's the thing. If you're gonna like, if you put $10 on him, it's not really even worth it, right? Yep. I called Mullins. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. If I did my traditional stack on the Cubs, what you do is you could take all 9 players. I probably wouldn't have taken Nico though because he just doesn't hit home runs anymore. But you take the vast majority of the team, you put whatever your unit size is, you subtract. So like, let's say my unit size is 25. I would put 20 on each player and then 5 on 2 home runs for everyone. If I did that, I would have hit 2 home runs for Swanson and Conforto, and I would have hit all those single home runs, and I would have been rich. But I didn't stack the game, obviously. So, dude, what is this kid doing? I don't care. Down goes Halliburton. Is that Uzi? Someone just joined the Discord. What a name. Why did you pick me? Go to MLB Talk Only, and that's where the majority of the talking is. Unless you go to the football channel for World Cup. If you are into that, those guys are down there in World Cup. I'm getting a phone call, and it's a fucking telemarketer. I would be in the Bahamas right now. I took Hap single. It's always the one guy. If you take one guy from a game and he doesn't hit, oh my god. So frustrating. Kyle or Marsh? I mean, either or. Both. Schwarber, theoretically, and I know there's never a guarantee, theoretically Schwarber should hit one today. Since he hasn't hit in a few days. Because like I say, they don't hit every day, but they will hit eventually. We can maybe, how often does Cleveland strike out? Not, they're only 12th. What is Martin? Martin's having a good year. He's got 90 strikeouts. Slade has 70. May's been pitching better, and the Braves have been struggling. So I mean, technically, he could take May. What are their strikeouts? Waldrop is 3.5. May is 4, 4.5. Damn, what the? How is he 6'6" and he's 3 inches taller than me and he weighs the same? Thought I was thin. Game log. Look at this. He only had 2 strikeouts here, but he had 9, 6, 9, 9, 7, 7. I mean, I think he's good for 5. Kyle Lau, Marlins. What, you mean the money lines? My number 1,000 bazillion rule is never put money lines in a player prop parlay. Yeah, I mean he's just obviously he's a very good pick, but yeah, never a guarantee. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't put money lines in player prop parlays. That's a great way to ruin. Like, think of it this way: if Kyle and Lau hit home runs and one of them loses, you're not adding enough juice to your parlay to justify putting money lines in it. If you're adding like a plus 400 dog, maybe, but you're adding a minus 130, and what was it? Oh, Marlins, and a minus 138. So you're not really getting juice with these odds, This is what I'm thinking for the strikeout parlay too. I don't want to add any more. I'm just gonna post it like this because I don't feel like putting it on my phone. We're making our admin parlay right now, and Perry's like, "What's your pick, Steve? Give it to me." Who should I pick for that? I want to pick someone different that I haven't put in any parlays yet. I'm thinking. I'm thinking like O'Hearn or something. Maybe Reynolds or Valdez. Where are these guys batting? One of my favorites this year have been two holes. Two holes have been going off this year. Like Mickey, Schwarber, Lau. Like I took Stewart the other day because I think Steer wasn't playing, and I said take Stewart just because he was in the two hole. Like it was that easy. I didn't even have to think about it. And he hit his first at bat. Maybe Reynolds. Yeah, I'm thinking that. I kind of want to go like Valdez though because he's hotter. Are you listening to me, Perry? Are you on my live? You said you weren't here earlier. I'm gonna punch this guy. I'm gonna punch you in the face. Just kidding. Just kidding. Don't ban me, YouTube. Oh my god. Steve, any times been banned for threatening? Keeping the hot bats till they cool off. I concur with that. When was the last time Reynolds hit? He got hot for a little while, and then he's cooled off since. Oh, he hit on the 30. Well, no, I'm sorry. That was wrong day. So he hasn't hit since the 21st, which was at Colorado, too. Well, it was well over a week ago. I'm going to go Valdez. Actually, let me check something real quick. Even though the sample size is going to be low. 6 home runs. Oh, he's half and half. Does he have a higher OPS? Oh my god, his OPS off lefties is nuts. Wow. So in other words, whenever Valdez faces a lefty, take him. Holy shnikes. Granted, it's a really low sample size. He's got half of his hits off lefties are home runs. That's crazy. About a herd. Well, Hearn's tempting. It's just like I'm worried if he doesn't pitch long and they put a lefty in against him. But he can hit lefties. We'll just stick with Valdez. Ball. It would not shock me if they both hit a home run today. Schwarber and Marsh. And Turner. And Harper. And Marchand. And Crawford. I'm just kidding. It would be hilarious if the whole team hit a home run. I wonder what the most amount of players on one team. I doubt all 9 has ever hit, but that would be insane. Who did he pick? Oh God, I'm gonna cry when I post this. He has a good point though as to why he picked this guy. He picked. I just posted it, but he picked Yelich. So Yelich and Valdez. But he said he likes Yelich because Burns pretty much just throws fastballs, and I guess I'm assuming Yelich hits fastballs well. Young from the Rangers. That's a good question. Let me see. Um, hmm, hmm, So he's okay. I don't really like taking home runs from that park though. Let me show you something here real quick. Home runs by ballpark. Is that what it is? I think. No, I don't like this site. Yeah, so Arlington. hmm. So obviously San Francisco is my least favorite park, so it's got the least amount. It's got a really nice amount. Nice. Um, but Arlington is not far away from there. It's only got 81. So just put in perspective, like, obviously Washington's one of my favorites. It was 127. I can't believe Houston has 127. That's crazy. Wrigley's up there now since the home run derby yesterday, and obviously I love Cincinnati. Philadelphia is really good. That's why I like the game today so much, because Philadelphia is really good. But then you got to scroll all the way down here to get to Arlington. It's just not a very good hitter's park for home runs for some reason, even though it's a dome. It should be better. A couple of years ago, it was one of the best parks to pick from. I don't know what changed. Let's see. Let's go back to 2020 is not a good example because of COVID. Buffalo. What the frick? So here it was 194. See, Baltimore used to be so good. Look at this. Look how many more home runs it was. But that's also, I think, when like Gunner and the team was just more stacked. 2021 was crazy. See, Arlington was better here. It had 198. It was close to the top. 2022. I don't know. Maybe it's because the team doesn't hit as many home runs. I wish they would let you combine whoever wanted. Yeah. They probably wouldn't even know what to make the odds if they did something like that. What do we got? I got a favorite three. Mandrick, what are you doing? You were just in the YouTube live, and now he's asking me on Discord. Oh, fuck. Let's go. I'm telling you, don't. I think the Phillies should win today, but be careful putting those money lines in there. This is what I used to do before I did player props. I would take run lines. I would parlay like 3 run lines. So today I would do. And I haven't done this in a long time, so I would take this with a grain of salt. But I would consider. And these are sweaty too because they have to win by 2. I remember one specifically a while back. I had the Astros when Bregman was still in the Astros playing my Cubbies, and I needed the Astros to win by 2, and Bregman hit a 2-run home run. It was either a 2-run or a solo to make it a 2-run game. It was like 4-2, and they ended up winning 4-2, and I won like $1,000. Sasaki hasn't been pitching very well, but the Padres do kind of suck. So if he did like that, that's what I would do. I'd put $100. Yeah, I'm originally from Chicago, but I don't live there anymore. I live in Arizona now. I haven't lived in Illinois in a very long time though. I lived in Colorado for like 10 years. I've lived in Arizona now more than anywhere in my entire life. Like the vast majority of my life has been in Arizona. Indy. What has Vegas Reno got? Mr. Parlay himself. Oh my goodness gracious. To hit a home run first to plate appearance. Yikes. Look at this. 2 home runs. Oh my goodness. I mean, Melissa did hit something like this last year. Well, she cashed out, but it would have hit, and then she hedged it, so it was still a great hit. I think it was 5 legs too. Was it 4 or 5? I don't remember. Well, I've never been to Indiana, but obviously I've heard of Purdue. Any other lineups out? I want to see the Marlins lineup. Curious. Oh, this game's about to start, huh? Do 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 do. Oh my god, this app pisses me off. Three home runs. Whoa. All right. Well, I think it might be time. My my tire was low this morning, and I don't know which one it was, so I think I'm gonna go figure that out. I did fill them up. I have a thing in my trunk, but I want to make sure they're still good. And probably hit the gym. Well, I appreciate that. I hope everyone hits every bet they make today. And the books are like, what the heck? Especially like the big long shots are like, wait, who made this? Like dollars. Not pesos? You're not going to pay me in pesos? No, it doesn't. It doesn't specify which tire it is. It's kind of annoying. But I filled up all four. Well, to be honest, I thought the one that said it was low, I filled it up, and then I turned on the car to see if it wasn't low anymore, and it still said it was low. So I filled all four up, and I just said, you know what? I'll check it in a little bit and see if maybe it resets. And if not, I can just drive to discount and have them fill them up. Or maybe they're. I am infamous for running over nails, so it's possible I ran over a nail. I'm very good at running over nails, unfortunately. Oh, here we go. Marlins is out. So Hicks, Lopez, Stowers, Casey. I don't mind Marcy also. I like Mac in the 9 hole. So yeah, you can certainly take some Marlins here. Edwards is always interesting for a long shot. He just hasn't hit in a while. And he hits more off lefties than righties, but at Coors you can obviously take him. Yeah, so I'll go take a look here in a sec. Like I said, I'm gonna go to the gym anyway, so it's on the way to discount if I have to go over there and ask them what's up. All right, boys and girls, I will see y'all, or I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good day.